All right, guys, my name is Paul. Welcome back to the basketball show. I have an interesting show for you again today. Recently, I don't know how many of you know about this, but recently an interesting soundbite dropped from Austin Reaves, LeBron's teammate, and he talked about playing one-on-one with people. And the gentleman he was talking to, they were on a golf outing, and he was talking to this gentleman. He was asked if he ever played one on one with LeBron James. And Reeves answered pretty much took me by surprise, and a lot of other people, I think, as well. Now, I think it was a little bit unexpected. That's why I'm saying that. Just take a listen to that comment that Austin Reeves made, and I have more statements on this afterwards from other LeBron's teammates. So this is going to be really interesting. Take a listen.
Life or death situation, 1v1 for your life.
I'll play anybody one-on-one.
Anybody?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but I'll play anybody.
Play Braun one-on-one?
Yeah.
Have you played him one-on-one?
Nah, he don't play one-on-one. He said one-on-one's not real basketball,
saw
which I
that.
kind of agree with.
Now, after hearing that, many people started posting around on social media that LeBron James was scared to play one-on-one basketball. And some actually started defending him, saying the same thing that he said. LeBron thinks that one-on-one basketball is not real basketball. So I have to share a quick opinion here before I play the other sound bites, because I think I know why LeBron himself is telling people that he thinks that one-on-one basketball is not real basketball. But it is, in my opinion. But listen to this. LeBron James, as we know, always wants to take all of the credit when he wins, when the team wins, and is always on the other side looking to blame someone when he loses and when a team loses. But when you're playing one-on-one basketball, you don't have anyone to blame. No one. So he's, in my mind, scared to play one-on-one basketball. Simple as that. The guy is scared. He has no skills to play one-on-one. He's a freight train. He's strong as a bull. And that's pretty much it. Now, after I said this, take a listen to some of LeBron's other teammates talking about him playing one-on-one. And also there's a story in here of LeBron playing a one-on-one and losing that one-on-one to a much smaller player than him. And this is going to catch you guys by surprise because I've never heard this before. This is the first time I heard it yesterday. And I think it's a pretty good one. Another teammate talks about LeBron not allowing him to guard him in practice because he was putting too much pressure on LeBron, and LeBron hated that. Now, before I play this, let me just say one more thing. What do we always hear about Jordan from his teammates, not the media, but Jordan's teammates? All of his teammates say that Michael Jordan treated practices more seriously than actual games. So he would create this perception that the practice was actually harder than the actual games were. So the games were easier for him. That's why he makes pretty much everything look so easy on the court when we watch him play. Now, so that is so far from LeBron's approach, from what we hear from this guy. It's just funny that this guy calls himself the GOAT. It's ridiculous. Now, when I heard these comments, I couldn't believe it. And now take a listen, and I'll say what I'll think right after them.
But what I'm gonna say this is, I watched D-Wade and Brown play one-on-one. I saw that game.
Who won?
D-Wade won that game.
So my first time playing with him, even my first time meeting him was weird. I made it weird because I'm awkward, but
Because I'm awkward.
I used to just, I used to be on his ass in practice. Everything he did, like, I'm guarding you, I'm guarding, and, one day he came, I think it was, off the back or something, we had practice, he was tired, and he just yelled out, like, Mario Chalmers is guarding me today. Looked me dead in my face. And I said, I ain't hearing. And I got in my defensive stand. And he looked at me, Mario Chalmers is guarding me today. And Mario came and brushed me to the side, and I just went over there and guarded CB. It was like, all right. But me and Brown, we played one-on-one, never in front of people though. No, nobody was ever there to see us play one-on-one. You know, so that's the nerd of that story.
Now, after hearing all of this, let me say this. There has been so much talk from LeBron fans that LeBron is too big for Michael Jordan. LeBron would dominate him in a one-on-one. Come on, man. One of the best defenders in the game that has played against Michael Jordan and LeBron as well in his career, Ron Artest, said himself, Michael Jordan was strong as a bull and pretty much as strong as LeBron, even though he was a bit smaller. Now, this is Ron Artest's comments because I always try to put everything in a video so you guys can have a confirmation, and it's just me. It's not just me talking and saying stuff that can't be confirmed. This is all confirmable. So here is Ron Artest saying that, a really quick comment.
Jordan is strong. That's the difference between Jordan and Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe. Jordan, he's almost as strong as like myself and LeBron.
Right.
Not quite.
Right.
But right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure like the guys that played against him would say the same thing.
Right.
But now Wade is an even smaller player. He's a smaller player than Michael Jordan. He's 2 inches shorter than Mike because Dwayne Wade was 6'4", and Michael was 6'6". Wade is also about the same weight as Mike was, but Mike was a stronger player than Dwayne Wade was. He had a higher vertical. He had more in his bag. He was pretty much unstoppable. He had no weakness, and one-on-one was his thing, like Kobe. MJ did not lose one-on-one basketball, ever. Kobe never did, supposedly, as well, and other players confirmed that. And Mike jokingly said in one of his interviews, if there was anyone that could even challenge him in a one-on-one, it would be Kobe because he steals all of his moves. That's what Michael Jordan said.
If I was in my prime, who would I want to play one-on-one with? That list is very long. Start off with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe Bryant in his prime, LeBron in his prime, D Wade in his prime, Melo. That's a good start. Yeah. I don't think I lose. Other than Kobe Bryant because he steals all my moves.
Now, LeBron James doesn't have the individual skills to match Kobe. He doesn't have the individual skills to match D Wade. I'm talking about individual skills. And especially, he doesn't have individual skills to match Michael Jordan one-on-one. Not even close. Austin Reaves knew he had to say that he agrees with LeBron that one-on-one basketball is not real basketball. Because why? Because his damn job and livelihood depends on it. Austin Reaves is not a superstar. If he alienates LeBron James, Austin Reaves is not going to have a job in LA. And we don't know where else he's going to go. He's going to, you know, he's at a threat where he might get his career destroyed, sit on the bench, especially now that LeBron's buddy, JJ Redick, is going to be the coach of the team. So he's afraid to say anything else. LeBron's not the GOAT, but has the media pushed that narrative. You simply will never be the NBA GOAT if your own teammates have called you out for quitting on the team in the NBA Finals, and not once, multiple times. Right then and there, it was over for that GOAT conversation. Now, Mike, we know that he wanted people to step up to him. He wanted people to challenge him. It looks like LeBron just shies away from it most times. He just shies away, even in practice. And then you get Beasley talking about, you know, it looks like they played one-on-one, but they never played one-on-one in front of anybody else. I wonder why. One of the best examples of LeBron being embarrassed is when a college kid dunked on him in some kind of a scrimmage or just like a run, And LeBron's goons went and tried to confiscate all the tapes of that happening. Remember that? That was years ago. LeBron has a fragile ego because he knows he's not who he says he is. He's just making up narratives about himself. That's it. That is why Michael Jordan never really says anything in the GOAT debate, because he's a mature individual that knows exactly who and what he is, and that's the GOAT. Make sure to watch these two videos that just showed up of Kenny Smith dismantling the narrative that Michael couldn't go left, and basically laughing out at LeBron fans and Clutch Sports for pushing that. And the other one with NBA vets talking about how James plays in a much softer league these days. Now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.